May we have the working group in the ring, please?
Well, the question here is, well, we know that boxers have the most working group wins and the most working group placements, but can the giant Schnauzer make it 3 straight breeds in the working group to make it back-to-back wins? That doesn't happen very often.
That's always a challenge here. You know, you have such a diverse group in here as well, and to have a dog repeat its group win is always the hardest task. You know, we come back hoping for that second win, and ooh, it's a hard one to get sometimes. So, you know, I wish them all the luck, but there's some great dogs out here today.
This is a trophy for this group. They handed out. It's been rededicated to the late Dave Helming. I mean, this was his group, and if you're at all familiar with what he has done for Westminster and for dogs and his dedication, it means a lot to those who were around him as he helped to continue build Westminster and make this event the great event that it's become.
Rick, a longtime breeder of Bouviers, very experienced judge. He's actually approved to judge 4 groups in Best in Show. And he's enjoyed judging a variety of national specialties, which is a credit to his respect. I think he's going to have a great time enjoying judging this group tonight.
A national treasure in Japan, the Akita's proud heritage includes hunting large animals. This powerful and dignified dog is renowned for courage and loyalty, but may not be tolerant of other animals. Somewhat aloof towards strangers, they found strong family bonds. The Akita is highly intelligent and responds best to early socialization and training. This is Akita, number 15.
So this is one of our Japanese working dogs. So the dogs come from all over the world, and we've developed some breeds in Japan. And this dog, while some were guardian and working dogs, this actually hunted. So this brought down boar, elk, and even bear. So you can see that power in this dog. 12
countries represented, and Josh, the name of this dog, the last working group dog in 2004 to win Best in Show was also named Josh, a Newfoundland.
The Alaskan Malamute is the most powerful of Arctic breeds, with a thick double coat and boundless energy. It originally excelled at pulling heavy loads and now makes an excellent active companion if the owner is up to it. In 2010, the Malamute became the official state dog of its native Alaska. This is Alaskan Malamute, number 10.
So there's a couple of things that are really important on this breed. The function, listen to the crowd cheering this on. And, you know, this is one of the oldest Native American breeds. That's probably why they're rooting for it.
Okay. And a female who, his owner said that she visited the Louvre, and so she's got a lot of style and class, and took selfies with some of the tourists that were there.
Oh, look at that.
That's a painting right there.
Beautiful.
That's a piece of art, isn't it? And, you know, that's what dog shows are. It's like reading a piece of paper, interpreting a standard, and then saying, I want to make a beautiful piece of art, and that's what that was.
The Anatolian Shepherd dog is an ancient breed from Turkey and Asia Minor. A true working dog bred to be a livestock guardian, he is highly intelligent, independent, and extremely fast and agile. He's also very territorial, so a formal introduction is necessary for strangers. This is Anatolian Shepherd dog, number 8.
The coat here can be either short or rough, right? All color patterns are acceptable in the judging.
Yes, they are. And this is an unusual breed. They tend to be a little bit of aloof. They have to be strong and courageous,
all the way around, please.
Guard the perimeter of their farm, take on anything that comes their way. And so they have to be able to work on their own.
Very protective.
These Swiss farm dogs of the Mastiff type were early helpers to alpine herders and could be seen pulling their carts to market well into the late 1800s. Bernese mountain dogs are strong, tricolored dogs with a self-confident nature. They are a versatile breed, enjoying many performance activities as well as serving as therapy dogs. This is Bernese Mountain Dog, number 10.
They say 1 minute, you gotta go, you gotta go.
You do. We got to stay on time tonight, Rick. Good job.
This is Amy, our third straight female. And you know, Jason, Westminster, as we saw with crew of the therapy work, they extend so much further beyond this show and this event.
Exactly. They work with Purina, one of our sponsors. They have the Purple Leash Project. They work with the ASPCA, the New York Police Foundation. They donate over $20,000 in scholarships to junior handlers to go to college. So, you know, they're always giving back, and that's what a club like this can do with everybody's support.
The Black Russian Terrier is a large and powerful dog that is highly intelligent and dominant in nature. The breed was developed in Russia in the 1950s for military work. With proper socialization and training, they make excellent companions and excel in obedience and agility competitions. This is Black Russian Terrier, number 18.
And Lola, this is Lola's first show after maternity leave. Does that happen very often?
Well, it does. That's how we keep preservation breeds
going. Well, I mean, to be at a show, and I get that.
That's how we get the puppies, Chris.
Help me. I missed something in my
no, we're good.
My science class there.
We do. You know, a lot of people breed their dogs and then they recondition them, get them back in shape, and then they come back just like a mother. You know, they have to exercise, get back in shape. You know, everything has this circle of life, shall we say?
All right, I'll have a Black Russian to go after that.
You need one.
The Boerboel is a descendant of the Mastiffs that first came to South Africa with the founders of the Dutch settlement in 1652. An all-around farm dog and guardian, the Boerboel is an agile and intelligent breed that is devoted to its family. They are self-assured, fearless, strong-willed, requiring frequent and ongoing socialization. This is Boerboel, number 7.
Both his parents imported from South America. And I'm not body shaming, but they weigh what, between 150, 200 pounds? Is that what they're supposed to? I mean, does that figure into the judging here?
It's imperative in this breed.
The weight, the size, the frame.
Yes, absolutely. Chris, I wanted to mention one thing when we go back to the Black Russian that we just looked at. I don't know if you saw it, but did you see when he came back, the judge actually went over the dog first and then came back and to look at the bite, and the handler actually pulled that fall, the hair back so that the dog could see that the judge was coming.
Alert.
The boxer is fearless, highly intelligent, and happy. Originally bred to run down and hold wild boar and bear, is not a dog for the timid and can be protective when called upon. Extremely intuitive, he is always responsive to his owner's moods and is a fine, alert companion dog for any family. This is Boxer, number 9.
And 4 best in show titles for the Boxer. The last came in 1970.
The great prima donna. Wonderful.
There you go.
I adore this breed. This dog, they're square, they're compactly built, they're athletic. They have this beautiful upturned jaw, which we call undershot. And they have to have that, and their head is square and beautifully chiseled. And you can see this, look at this temperament. They're just standing there. They always strike a pose. Boxers are showmans. They really are.
They like
and I think
to be
that's
the
why,
center of attention.
Yeah, and that's why they've appealed to so much in the show here today and through the years.
The Bullmastiff, the original gamekeeper's night dog, was developed to protect English estates from poachers in the latter half of the 19th century. Today's Bullmastiff is an athletic and agile dog with a sound temperament and body. He is a dependable and loyal family member, still protective of his family's property. This is Bullmastiff, number 23.
Among the celebrities who have owned Bull Mastiffs, Marlon Brando, Christina Aguilera, John Bon Jovi, Bob Dylan.
Yeah, and Chris, I don't know if you saw it. They showed it over top of the dog's head. So this was a silent dog that was a guard dog, and they called it the Night Watchman. And when you look at this dog's head and you see these wrinkles, they shouldn't have too much. But when they alert, their head wrinkles up more. And that's how the person who was standing there, the night's gameskeeper, saw that there was an intruder. The poachers were coming in. So it's a beautiful breed trait that we love to see on the dog.
But as you said, they don't bark much.
Very quiet. much.
The Cane Corso is a descendant of the ancient Roman Molossian dog that accompanied the legions on their vast campaigns across Europe. After the fall of the Roman Empire, his versatility was put to good use as a livestock guardian and is an invaluable aid in the hunt. His temperament is a unique blend of guardian and companion to the family. This is Cane Corso, number 19.
Well, Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs quarterback, Super Bowl champ, he owns a Cane Corso named Silver, and that's how much he loves his dog, right? In their home, the Mahomes family, they put in a dog shower just for their dog.
Maybe they should make the mascot of the Chiefs.
A Cane Corso.
I want to know what's wrong with that.
So nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that if you can afford a shower for your dog, that's a nice thing.
I think you would need one for the size of this dog. It's a
That's
beautiful
probably
dog.
why, right? Give him his own space.
All-time top-winning Corso in AKC history.
Developed in New Hampshire, the Chinook is a truly American breed. They are highly trainable, intelligent, athletic working dogs that excel in obedience, agility, therapy work, tracking, and lure coursing, and dog-powered sports such as sledding and karting. Above all, the Chinook is cherished as a loving companion, happily going wherever the family goes. This is Chinook, number 7.
I heard Michael say loving companion. According to Forbes, it's an article in Forbes magazine, they say, you got to get along with each other here. 7% of couples, they broke up with their significant other who did not like their dog.
That's fair.
That's
I
okay.
support this.
Surprised that's not.
I'm all in on that.
Surprised it's not a higher number. But this is a lovable companion.
Thank you.
And when you see these dogs in a ring, it's really interesting if you actually get to watch the breed judging sometime. There's different sizes, and it's where they work in the sled line. So it's fascinating to see.
The Doberman Pinscher is named after its developer, Louis Doberman. Rottweilers, local sheepdogs, and an old German Pinscher were used to perfect the ultimate police-type dog. Today, because of their innate desire to be of service, Dobermans excel at both therapy work and as service dogs. This is Doberman Pinscher, number 17.
This is another one of our classically square breeds with this blunt wedge head. And they're poured into their skin. I mean, they're so tightly skinned. There's no looseness to them anywhere. And they just present this beautiful, elegant outline. And Dobermans are always popular here.
And also, Jason, if you looked again at how he examined the dog, he went back to check the bite. We talked about bites a little bit yesterday and how they examine and look at the teeth. So he actually is checking for full dentition. Because of what they do, they need all those teeth.
Oh, look, now look.
Look at that. Oh, wow.
Gotta look
Okay,
at
that's a moment.
That is wonderful.
It's almost like, look at me. I don't care who's talking.
Exactly.
But yeah, Valley, he was actually checking to see if it had all of its teeth, whereas some breeds don't require that. I know that's what you're trying to make, but I had to get in there.
That dog's having a good night. Beautiful.
The Dogo Argentino, developed in Argentina's Cordoba province in the 1920s, was bred to find, chase, and catch dangerous game such as wild boar, pumas, and other destructive predators. They are athletic and protective of family and property. This is Dogo Argentino, number 9.
An alpha male. And you got to have the white coat, right? That's part of the...
It's one of the important breed characteristics. They won't come in other colors. They can have one small black spot, but they're always white like this. And they're such an athletic dog. And we start talking about this term called Molosser breeds, and they have these strong jaws with this muscling on them. And that was because they had to hold on to things, so they have to have the strongly developed muzzle.
But short ears. I mean, I know you got a powerful head.
Some breeds have cropped ears, so they actually trim the ears. And that was for when they were working, they didn't want the ears to tear, so they made them shorter.
The Dogue de Bordeaux is one of the most ancient French breeds. Historically used as a guardian and hunter and a fighter, the breed was prized as a protector. His stocky and athletic build, self-assurance, and serious expression make for an imposing appearance. Gifted for guarding, he is a very good companion and is loyal and affectionate to his master. This is Dogue de Bordeaux, number 7.
I mean, that head, that face just jumps out at you.
It's only a face only a mother could love. I do love this breed. I've shown a lot of them. I actually finished the very first dog to get its championship in AKC when they got newly recognized. What's interesting about how this dog is moving, though, they should be low to the ground, heavy boned. They have a very unique head shape.
All the way around, please.
And of course,
Thank
those
you.
wrinkles.
Trapezium. If you want a little
Trapeze,
geometry lesson,
yes.
trapezium shape. That was my favorite class. I didn't do well in algebra, though.
The German Pinscher is a multi-purpose breed, originally kept as a stable dog and renowned as a ratter.
Congratulations on your
A
breed.
dedicated companion and loyal protector of home and family, the German Pinscher is determined and assertive. Obedience training is definitely recommended for these intelligent, energetic, and willing learners. This is German Pinscher, number 15.
Down and back, please.
So, Chris, I know to the novice eye, maybe this looks like a miniature Doberman or something
some
like
smaller
that.
version.
But this actually is in the origins of the Doberman, the miniature Pinscher, the Affen Pinscher, and some of the Schnauzer breeds. So it has nothing to do with the actual being a Doberman, other than being an originator of it. So that dog's putting on a great show too.
It is.
We love to see that when they come out here and just
Own the night.
it leaves nothing to the judge's imagination. They just come out here and put on the best show we've ever seen for each breed. It's so thrilling to see that.
The giant Schnauzer appeared in Germany in the late 1800s. It was almost certainly a herding dog, but the breed became popular as a guard or watchdog. The miniature Schnauzer, which is shown as a terrier, and the standard and giant, which are shown here as working dogs, are three distinct breeds. This is giant Schnauzer, number 7.
Bite, please.
Coming in as the #1 dog in America, 2023 working group winner, as we mentioned earlier.
Down and back, please.
Monty's an exciting young dog, shown by Katie Bernardin. I think this dog is going to put on, a good show, just like we spoke about. He's a beautiful representation of his breed. She's taking her time here as the handler, making sure everything's correct. Listen to the crowd.
Yeah, when you talk about owning the night in this moment and how you can still change things, does the dog sense the crowd? They feed off that energy.
Most definitely. They are going to feed off that. They're going to rise to the occasion, and look at that.
And there it is.
There we go.
One little correction and right back into a stack.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All the way around. Thank you.
Nice. Oh, he's not going to forget his treat, though. God forbid.
They're such an intelligent breed too. They're like, if you're leaving it, I'm getting it.
The Great Dane is a true giant among the large breeds descending from the Irish Wolfhound and Mastiff lines. The breed was developed in Germany some 400 years ago to hunt wild boar. Despite his name, he has no known connection to Denmark. His impressive size yet friendly and gentle nature combined to create a first-rate companion. This is Great Dane, number 11.
Down and back, please.
Jason, I think this breed is close to your heart.
Yes, this is my breed. I grew up with this breed. I showed this breed in junior showmanship. And this is the Apollo of dogs. Now, and I want you, when you hear the word Apollo, we're not the Hercules, we're the Apollo. And Great Danes are notorious in the group ring. I actually talked to Laura the last time she was in here with a dog. And I said, if you think you're going too fast, slow down. If you think you're going too slow, slow down more, because Great Danes in the group ring at the Garden will love it. And you can see that right there. This Great Dane just had the biggest party in the
All the way
ring.
around. Thank you.
And Laura's done a great job through the years showing Great Danes.
Trying to keep all four on the floor.
It's a challenge with the Great Dane. They're so spirited. And, you know, that's harkening back to the kind of their sighthound that's in them.
15 more to go in the working group as we continue. The St. Bernard coming up, the Siberian Husky. But earlier, our 5th group winner from the sporting group, Micah, the 2-year-old black Cocker Spaniel from Lynn, Massachusetts. The Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show is presented by Purina Pro Plan. nutrition that performs. Live from Queens and Flushing Meadows, New York. Working our way through the working group. One more group after this one, and then Best in Show tonight for 2024. Let's return to the judging, and ringside, Michael Lefebvre.
The Great Pyrenees is an ancient dog of outstanding intelligence, bravery. They guard the flocks and property of the Pyrenees mountain shepherds and were the royal court dog of French King Louis XIV. Today, they continue their work as livestock guardians and serve as loyal, dignified family companions. This is Great Pyrenees, number 11.
Here we see Stephanie House and the beautiful Sebastian. This is a dog I see often. She's from California. She's no stranger here. She got a group placement last year, I believe, in this group.
I believe so.
Third most entries from the state of California, following again Florida and New York in this year's show coming in. Started with 2,500 dogs, working down to 7 groups and group winners, and then our eventual Best in Show. Intense stare.
It's very
Greater
intense.
Swiss Mountain Dog is descended from ancient Mastiff brought in the heart of Europe by the Roman legions. The breed was a draft and drover as well as a guardian of the farm. These smooth-coated tricolored giants are calm and loyal and are easily trained by skilled owners. This is Greater Swiss Mountain Dog, number 17.
So we saw the Bernese Mountain Dog. So this is another one of the Swiss dogs. And this is actually the largest of all of the Swiss breeds that we're going to see of the same similar type.
All right, call name Monster Mash.
Look at that little monster standing
so
out there.
is there, explain the difference, registered name, call name, are they the same?
So the registered
Shorter?
name will typically have the breeder's kennel name in it, and then some kind of fancy name, you know, like a horse race name or something like that. And then the call name's what you call them at home every day.
Okay, way to mash.
The Komondor is an ancient breed, considered the king of the Hungarian livestock guardians. They are large, muscular dogs covered in dense white cords which protect them from the elements and help them blend in with the flock. The Komondor is affectionate and gentle with its family, but it is a fearless breed with a national guarding instinct. This is Komondor, number 11.
All right, so I love the cords, and I'm sure there's a... the length is a function of age to this, and the cord, is there a certain part where you say, okay, it's full grown and we keep it at this length?
Yeah, as they grow up, the cords will grow lower and longer. This dog, you know, is probably halfway through its maturity cycle with its coat, and as it gets older, the coat will go to the ground, and those cords can weigh up to 70 to 100 pounds when they're at full maturity. So they have to be a strong, sturdy dog. And you know, if you look at this dog, the reason they have them and the way they look like this is because of when they guarded the flocks, they blended in. You can see that right there.
You ready?
The Kuvasz is an ancient livestock guarding dog developed in Hungary. Bold and fearless and courageous, he has historically guarded estates and flocks, but now can frequently be seen in suburban homes or on small farms. The Kuvasz is muscular, athletic, and intelligent with a coarse white double coat. This is Kuvasz, number 7.
Here we have Carolyn Clegg showing her beloved dog, Kudar. What's exciting about them is they were just with me at the World Show in Croatia a couple weeks ago, and he's the first Kuvasz to actually place in the working group, and he was awarded by Hungarian breeders, which really speaks to his quality.
And Croatia, were you observing, showing, breeding?
I was actually there showing dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How'd you do? Did you do all right?
We did all right, not
All the
bad.
way around.
But isn't that great that our dogs can go back to the country of
Origin.
or show under a judge that's from the country of origin, and they can actually be awarded in these other countries?
Are you ready?
Developed in Germany in the mid-19th century, the Leonberger was kept both as a farm dog valued for his watch and draft abilities, and as a dog of royalty valued for his even temperament and companionship. Today, the Leonberger makes for a loving family dog that is comfortable performing virtually any job set before it. This is Leonberger, number 14.
I think this Leonberger female is one to watch for tonight. We've seen this dog has such great quality. You can see the light movement while still being powerful. The way she just looks up at her handler and smiles as she's going down the back. And you know, the dog always watches, and you know, that's a temperament trait that we thank you that we look for, you know, because they always have to be a watchful dog, and when they were guardians, they had to be observant of all these things, and when they're looking up at the handler, it shows that they have that mindset.
Her name Vixen.
The Mastiff is one of the most important breeds of dogs still in existence. He is the foundation dog that helped create the Bulldog, Boxer, Great Dane, Bullmastiff, St. Bernard, and Newfoundland. He may have originated in Tibet thousands of years ago. Look at the Mastiff and you are seeing the beginnings of many other breeds. This is Mastiff, number 11.
There's a great saying with Mastiffs, and I love it. What the lion is to the cat, the Mastiff is to the dog. The noblest of the family, he stands all alone, and all others sink before him. And it's just this great parable that describes what a Mastiff truly is and how he was the originator of so many breeds.
All the way around, please.
And this massive dog can be so light
on his feet.
And we're going to see that when he goes around the ring. He's just
we're
light on his feet. Yeah, it's so nice to see.
The Neapolitan Mastiff is the estate guard dog of Italy, with roots going back to the Roman war dogs. His fantastic wrinkles and head, massive bones, and lumbering movement create an animal whose looks alone are often enough to deter an intruder. He is a faithful companion for owners who are not put off by a little drool. This is Neapolitan Mastiff, number 7.
Jason, I think the crowd's going to go.
Oh, they're so appealing. And you know what draws them in? It's this odd gait that they're seeing, and they have to lumber. They have to look like they're creeping towards their prey. And you know, it makes them laugh. See,
the wrinkles help to make them
Rick
laugh.
just laughed at the dog, and it's not because he thinks it's so appealing.
It's endearing.
Yeah, and you know, they were meant to scare people more than do anything else to that appearance.
They can weigh up to over 150 pounds. Half of that's probably wrinkles.
I think so.
There's the Newfoundland. Let's head down to Jamie Little.
Yeah, as we look at the Newfoundland, this is considered a hidden gem breed. What that means is they're low on overall numbers in the United States, but big on history. And this is their specialty: rescue, work, especially when it comes to the water. They're tremendous swimmers. They're there as companions, and overall, they are just true gentle giants with the best disposition. Let's go back to Michael.
Sweetness of temperament is the hallmark of the Newfoundland, the most distinguishing characteristic of the breed. Large, strong, and heavily coated, he is equally at home in water and on land. In his native Newfoundland, he was used as a working dog to pull fishermen's nets and haul wood from the forest. He is a natural swimmer with true life-saving instinct. This is Newfoundland, number 12.
And you know, we talk about working traits, but you know what's prized in this breed more than anything else? Just listen to the crowd.
It's a crowd favorite,
and I'll tell you why. The temperament of this breed is the single most important trait. And then you have all the, you know, the breed characteristics like coat, boning, the broad head.
Thank you.
That temperament, I mean, look how he came back and just shone, and they are always willing to work for the people they're with.
You ready?
Portuguese water dogs were valued crew members and loyal companions for generations of Portuguese fishermen. This is an intelligent, independent, spirited breed with a bit of creative mischief in his heart. Portuguese water dogs may have either a loose, wavy, or tight, curly coat. This is Portuguese water dog, number 29.
And Sonny often goes with his dad to the university and kind of wanders into class, interrupting study sessions.
This is a wonderful dog. It's shown tonight by Kim Calvaca, but it's actually been being campaigned in California by Amy Rutherford. And Amy had a little bit of a knee injury, and so Kim, as a professional, stepped up and is showing Sonny
Pinch
tonight.
runner. Pinch runner.
Pinch
today.
runner.
Yeah, and speaking of pinch hitting or pinch runners in San Francisco, of course, Covey's Cove there, you see when they need the baseball retrieved, run a long home run, they use this type of dog.
That's what they did. Yep.
Another breed of the Mastiff line, the Rottweiler, has served as a cattle driver and guard dog. It arrived in Germany centuries ago with the Roman legions and has become a loyal family companion of immense power and determination. But it should be known that owners of Rottweilers should be just as determined. This is Rottweiler number 27.
And if you remember on the Fox show, The Masked Singer, they tried to solve the mystery who the Rottweiler was. This is back in, I think it was the second season. Chris Daughtry was later revealed
It was a great set.
as the Rottweiler. This is a top 10, the ninth most popular dog at the AKC in the latest ratings.
And you know, we talk about temperament a lot in the working breeds, and there's a really good saying I like to use: a Rottweiler looks into you, a Doberman looks through you, and a Great Dane looks beyond you.
Ooh.
And it really describes the temperament and the intensity between the different breeds.
You ready? Ready.
The St. Bernard gets his name from the Hospice du Grand Saint Bernard in the Swiss Alps. First bred at the hospice in the 1660s for guarding rescue and draft, the breed is very powerful and strong with an outgoing temperament and great intelligence. His inherent good nature makes him a superior companion. This is St. Bernard, number 19.
A crowd favorite. Hey, you got to bring him back down a little bit. The crowd. Sometimes the crowds to our detriment. Sometimes they get so excited.
He's actually using a toy, I think. I heard
All the way
that
around.
squeak
Thank you.
to get his
So
attention.
you're allowed
show
to
that,
use
oh, you can
toys,
use
treats,
anything.
anything out there? Okay.
I know of someone that actually used Uncrustables. Have you ever heard of those?
No, not at a
I know
show.
some people in this club that love Uncrustables.
Everybody does.
For the
Originating in
does.
Siberia, the Samoyed is the utility dog of the north. This breed is willing to do any job asked of him, whether it be hunting, hauling, or herding. Their exceedingly close association with their people imprinted a wonderful temperament on the breed with a smiling face, laughing eyes, and a stunning silver-tipped coat. This is Samoyed, number 20.
Yeah, you see the smile, but they
We're
also,
waiting for the smile. You asked the other dog to smile. Now you have one.
that's what I like.
That's what you wanted.
And I like that they're known for the loud barking and the howling and the singing. I mean,
This is probably the most vocal
Yeah.
breed in the working.
Really,
They will bark, yes.
All the way around.
And you know, and it was a signal that they were on game. So you know, it wasn't just because they wanted to bark. It was because they're actually signaling that they were on some kind of game trail.
A sled-pulling dog for centuries in Siberia, the Siberian Husky came to Alaska for sled racing in the early 1900s. They dominated these races and gained fame in the Nome Serum run of 1925 and in Antarctica with Admiral Byrd. Today, the breed continues to excel as a sled dog as well as a companion dog. This is Siberian Husky, number 9.
And I want to go back when I'm talking about working game and being on a trail. So they herded reindeer, so they were really vocal, the Samoyeds. And you know, and then we have the Siberian Husky, which was a team working dog. So they actually worked in teams to pull the sled. So they were a very group-oriented dog that actually, and they have look at that too. Sorry, we got to take a break when there's this beauty happening at the moment.
well, no, that's what a judge is looking for.
Yeah, that's what the judge is actually waiting for, sure.
Ready?
Of the three Schnauzer sizes, giant, standard, and miniature, the standard is the prototype. He is a German dog of considerable antiquity, at least as far back as the Middle Ages. This was the typical stable dog in Germany, where he was known as the Ratter, for that was his full-time assignment. This is standard Schnauzer, number 8.
Fiona, number 2 all breed. She's been a group winner. And another female.
So this is the second size of the Schnauzer we're going to see. So we have the standard, the miniature, and the giant.
And the giant.
And the giant, which we already saw. So, you know, and the standards are basically the same. They're
All the way around,
constructed the same.
Compact, hard-coated.
Protective eye covering with the eyebrows,
And the beard.
and the beard again.
Is the temperament the same?
Overall.
Yeah, yes, overall. Looks like a little like your beard there, Jason.
It's getting a little salt and pepper.
Oh, there's the Tibetan Mastiff. The name is Rafa, named after the great tennis player Rafael Nadal, a 4-time U.S. Open winner. We're here at Arthur Ashe Stadium in Flushing Meadows in Queens, New York, where the U.S. Open is one of the great events. I know Susan and Alex are watching. Happy to hear Rafa being mentioned with their Rita the Rescue Dog as we return to judging. Anytime we can mention Rafa, that's a good thing.
Red
The
light, green
Tibetan
light. Let's
Mastiff
go.
is considered by many to be the stock from which most modern large working breeds have developed. Generations of working as guardians of women and children have produced a character of fearlessness, tempered with patience, loyalty, and extreme stubbornness. This is Tibetan Mastiff, number 7.
Back, please.
Valerie, we were talking about the beauty of this breed with that big mane and shawl hanging over.
It's impressive.
Oh, they're so impressive.
It's a beautiful breed, and this is a beautiful dog.
And you know, this was a guardian dog. This sat at the gates of the monastery and guarded the monastery and the monks, and it protected the property.
All the way around,
and you
please.
can see it's an imposing
Thank you.
dog, but so agile too. You know, this is a very fast dog when it's on the move.
So the group is complete. The judging, I should say. 31 to choose from.
What's he going to do? He's going to take a look here. Probably pull out 6 to 8. It's a pretty deep
Yeah,
group.
the
It's a
Malamute.
big group.
Bernese mountain dog. Give me a boxer. Give me a giant, please.
Monty.
Monty.
Pyrenees.
Oh, the great Pyrenees with Stephanie House.
And the Kuvasz.
Give me a Portuguese Water Dog. Give me a Siberian.
Sunny.
Thank you.
All right, Siberian Husky
Move
is
over
in
here,
there.
please. Over here. Take them around one at a time, please. You're going to stand up right back here. When you're ready, all the way around, please. Right back here. One at a time.
Hearts are beating.
Right behind the other.
This is the nerve-wracking part for the
It's
not the dog.
exciting part.
All right, so you're leaning towards it. I know you stepped the table with us a little bit before. You mentioned Monty. Anybody?
I'm calling a black and white theme for the placement. I'm just giving you. I'm giving you.
Give you a hint?
I'm giving you my ideas here. Looking around, I'm seeing a lot of black dogs and white dogs that might be in the mix here.
Let's see Sebastian go. Oh, the crowd
God
goes
loves
crazy.
Sebastian. And the regal Kuvasz.
And nice for Kim. First time showing this dog.
Look at that Siberian going, just effortless, effortless.
Uh-oh.
Give me the giant Schnauzer up front. Ma'am. Right here facing that way. Thank you. Siberian Husky, please. Give me the boxer. Give me the malamute. Working group winner tonight is going to be the giant Schnauzer. 2 is Siberian, 3 is the boxer, 4 is the malamute. Thank you.
And Monty's on his way to best in show again. Maybe this will be the time.
The streak continues.
Yes.
Well, you gave us the heads up. We were looking for familiar faces who we thought would come through. And that completes 6 of the 7 groups in which the winners will compete for top dog, best in show.
Congratulations.
And Jamie is there.
Thank you.
Well, this dog, Monty, has done a lot of winning. As you guys talked about, the #1 dog in the country. Katie, you did it again. But this is Westminster. Tell me about this moment and this night and what it would mean to win Best in Show here.
Just to be in the ring with everyone else is an honor. That's all that matters. We're all together. We love our dogs, and we're just trying our best.
Well, you've done your best so far. We'll see you in Best in Show. Monty, way to go, buddy. Jenny, back to you.
Monty, loving it. Jamie, thank you so much. Our final group of the night is getting ready to take the floor, and keep an eye on these terriers. Best in Show has come from this group 47 times, an overall record. The terriers are next before Best in Show. Don't go anywhere.
I said what I said. I'd rather be famous